Hi Cancer, and welcome to your January money energy reading. This will be for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, or put it anywhere in your placement. Baby, you like it, I love it. Also, Happy New Year to all my Cancers out there. Before we get into it, like this video, share it out, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you always know when I'm posting for you. Okay, my Cancers? Let's get it, boo. I'm gonna ring the bell, clear your energy, and we'll get right into your money read. All right, let's get it. Receive that. Cancer, what I got for you, I saw like the three-way sort of, I don't want to say crossroads, but like a little bit like you're at this fork in the road, but not really. It looked like a bunch of like 3 arrows all pointing to the center. I think everything might be feeling like it's coming at you all at once, or everything is starting to come together all at once. Maybe you're being met with multiple opportunities, or things are starting to line up for you. I also heard, convergence. So I think things are starting to like come together in this really like serendipitous way. Okay, you put in a lot of legwork and now things are starting to pay off. So maybe this was like a slowly but surely situation, and it's because you didn't give up. You just trusted in the slowly, and maybe the slowly was painstakingly slow for you, waiting for your big break or for something to happen. But I feel like it's here now and things are starting to move forward. And I also saw an hourglass, and then I heard the time is now. So let's get it. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups, Cancer. Some of you guys might be moving, okay? This can represent a new home, but I think what this is you finally going all in on your cup. This is my cup runneth over. This is like making decisions from a place of being rejuvenated. You know, this could feel like getting a second wind, or just operating from a place of fullness, not running on E and being depleted, which a lot of you might have been for a while. But I think you guys are moving into operating out of, or wanting to operate out of, an energy of being fulfilled, okay, of increasing your financial opportunities, aligning that with things that actually make you happy. You also have the what is it? Oh, I skipped a card, but we're gonna go with it. Knight of Swords, okay? This was your second card out. So things are moving together quickly, but look, you see all the things I was saying still came up. This is the first card out, the Fool. So you have these 2 cards about like I feel like once you choose yourself and go all in, you'll see the fruits of your labor. I think once you really get into this habit of pouring into yourself, of saying no when you need to say no, and making sure that you are always saying yes to yourself, at least for this chapter right now, and just figuring out how are you going to take this grand leap of faith. The Fool is the major arcana. It is the card that sets off the entire tarot, and so you're banking on this brand new journey, okay? Going into this being a beginner, even if this is starting a new business or going back to school, whatever this leap of faith looks like, whether this is a move and you're deciding to change locations for better opportunities, or if you're changing jobs or career fields. I'm not telling you to make decisions hastily or haphazardly. You are an adult. These decisions belong to you. But there's some sort of new beginning happening here. And I think it's because everything is aligning, everything is coming together, okay, in a way that it hasn't been working out for you for a while, in a way that you were kind of like in the doldrums and just in this energy of complacency and feeling really down about your options and kind of feeling like, is this all life has to offer? And I see you persevering over that. This is a lot of competition or a lot of naysayers coming at you, but you have the higher vantage point. You are in a position to succeed, and this is you after you've reached the top, because the Six of Wands is like, victory, the returning hero, coming out of that Five of Wands energy of conflict and struggle and inner conflicts, battling what route you're going to take, or if you can continue to do this way anymore. And now it's like, oh, once you get to the top, oh, the haters, or oh, the added on responsibilities, the things you didn't see coming, the things you couldn't prepare for. But you are ready for this position. This is calling for you to take a leap and leap into this, unknown from a place that is nourishing to you. And what I mean by that is like, you're not taking this leap out of desperation. You're taking this leap because you're choosing yourself, Cancer, okay? Because you're showing up for yourself in a way you haven't in a long time, okay? You got envy with the Fool card. So maybe you spent a lot of time being envious of others, okay? This is the 20 card, which breaks down to 2, and 2 is about duality, partnerships. This could be a relationship, okay? Maybe your partner is a little envious of you finding your footing or making time for your, new chosen route. That could be the conflicts that are coming up, but I still see you rising above that, okay? But also that, remember, you got the Seven of Wands on the end, that, this might create a lot of envious, onlookers, that you are boldly, whatever this is, going back to school, finally starting that business, going back to an old dream, shooting your shot for this promotion that maybe a lot of people are up for, and you're like, I don't give a shit. You have caring connections with the Knight of Swords. I think you need to effectively communicate your path forward with your partner. You see how that, nothing about this card is talking about partnerships, but baby, the 2 is really just jumping out at me. And then this is a 14 card, which comes to a 5. So there's changes. And while all of this change is happening, you need to be communicating, especially if you're having a lot of these internal dialogues with yourself about what your next steps are going to be, especially if you're in a connection, okay? Cancers, or tell the people in your life who care about you and want the best for you. You also want to tell people who are supportive of you, but people who are going to be honest with you and support you in a way that's authentic. Nobody's just placating you and allowing you to jump off this cliff into, danger. This is someone who's going to support you into the unknown. But, if you don't effectively communicate that properly with the Knight of Swords here, this could be a difficult conversation. This could be sharp words, speaking before you're thinking, okay? Delivering your thoughts without any tact. And you don't want to do that, okay? You don't want to do that to your person or to a connection you care about. You have the World. This is really setting you up for something new. I think this choice that you're making changes your world in a very real and visceral and tangible and palpable way, all around. I think you're going to see like real physical changes, and this banking on yourself does bring about an end, but I don't think it's an end like, oh, you guys are breaking up, or this could just be an end of you working for this particular company. This could be an end of you going down this career path, and it might seem crazy to other people, and some people might be like, oh, well, must be nice to start anew at this juncture of your life with all of these responsibilities. But it's like, those are going to be the people that go to their graves and be on their deathbeds with nothing but an entire list of regrets. You're not going to regret the chances you took. You're going to regret the chances you didn't take, the things you didn't communicate, the things you didn't experience. So try to shorten that list as best as possible in a practical way, in a way that serves your highest good, but in a way, baby, because who's to say it's not more detrimental to just kind of float through life sort of half present and resentful or bitter or, jaded. No one's getting the benefit of that. That's not operating out of the Ace of Cups, okay? Bottom of the deck, you have man holding a coin. I think this will be a profitable thing for you. I think this is going to be a fortuitous time in terms of like reinvesting in yourself. You see how he's holding that coin, but looking at his path ahead, looking at his future bright and hopeful. I think this is going to be something that really pays off in the end. Reinvesting in a dream, reinvesting in your education, or reinvesting in, getting a mentor, whatever that looks like for you, Cancer. It's like this reinvestment in yourself brings you greater financial gains and opportunities than had you sat this out. Okay? You're walking away from financial constraints. Okay? And that might be some of your worries, about entering in financial constraints. The base chakra, the root chakra the first chakra is all about the things on the ground that you're worried about. Having this empty cabinet, maybe you have a family you need to support. Okay? Do it in a responsible way, but find a way to do it. Find a way to reinvest in yourself. I don't care if that looks like night classes and you're so tired. You're going to be even more tired just doing everything for everybody else and not yourself. I'm sorry, because this just flipped over. Look at this. You got the astral house of wealth, baby, your shmoney. Look at all them coins falling from the fucking sky. You can't make this up. This is the time to reinvest in yourself. Even if this is just you being honest with yourself about what it is you want. If this is just you being honest with yourself about what path you want to choose, how you want to live, how you want to be of service. You have feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. This came out with the caring connections. Maybe you got a fake friend who's acting like they want the best for you and don't. Or who might fill you with a bunch of doubts about this step, but it's not really coming from a place of like, I'm really concerned about your welfare. It's really coming from their own self-imposed limitations. You have discord among friends and family. I think this might be a really, I don't like when readings go like this, but I gotta say what I'm feeling. This feels like you're gonna get pushback, probably from your spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, loved one, etc. I think this is what this is saying about like this discord. But when it works out for everybody, nobody's gonna be fighting with you. You just have to see this thing through. If you're gonna leap, you can't do a half-assed leap. Not an impractical leap, but I'm saying go all in, whether that means keeping the jobby job to keep the lights on and the roof over your head, but also like putting in the extra effort to wake up a little bit earlier. Are you going to be going to sleep a little bit later? Maybe you're going to be a little bit tired for this short amount of time while you're trying to get this thing off the ground, or while you're trying to find a practical way to get to this thing. But you have the wealth card, In both of these cards, this person is standing alone, and you really have to make your decisions for what you can live with. Do you want to just make everybody else happy, or do you want to see if there's a road, if there's a possibility to a happy medium for everyone involved? Okay, you have dragon at the bottom of the deck. Beware of self-delusion. So this is not, I'm glad this came up, because this is telling you like, don't say you want this thing and then make choices you're going to regret if you're not really that passionate about it. You see how like this is like a fire-breathing dragon. This is like a transformative thing. And it can also transform in a way that's like not fun for you. That doesn't work out because you went at it half-hearted and half-assed. You don't want to do that, Cancer, okay? Don't self-sabotage. It's saying beware of self-delusion, but I think the self-delusion is more so rooted in self-sabotage than anything else. And beware of self-delusion when you delude yourself that you aren't capable. I think that's the real lie you tell yourself. I think you find practical reasons to talk yourself out of things instead of finding practical ways to go get that thing you want, Cancer. So find a practical way that services everyone, because you're already sacrificing. When we're not following what we feel like we should be doing, when we're just going along with it and we're bitter and jaded, we are sacrificing. You're sacrificing your physical health, you're sacrificing your mental health, your emotional health and well-being, and everyone is getting you fractionated, depleted, exhausted, overwhelmed, done, spent. Okay? Beneath that is key, successful outcome to your problem. So don't delude yourself. Start looking for that key that solves your problem, and be the key that solves your problem, okay, Cancers? Because there's wealth to be gained, darling. You have reached the end of an era, an end of a way of being. I don't know what that looks like for you, but I wish you well on your journey. And so with that, Cancers, I'll see you next month. I'm wishing you mad love and many blessings. You count, you matter, you are important. You're seen, you're heard, you're worthy, you're deserving. You are magic, Cancer baby. Go get up in it. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Later.